Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, today we see a slight upside on the Solana chart. The crypto market generally rather friendly. Some coins trying to break out to the upside, but Solana is still below the trend line. So we could even make a channel out of this descending price channel. We need to break out of that channel to the upside to change really the structure. Yeah. In addition to that, also above resistance. So what I'd really like to see to consider something more bullish here on the Solana chart is a 5-wave move up above the $156.68 level. That resistance area hasn't changed since yesterday, but we've certainly seen a little bit more of a, let's say, direct bullish, well, upside pressure, you could say, than the previous micro count suggested, which was this, 1, 2, and then we said, okay, maybe we're already in the third wave to the downside. But remember that I said it's not reliable because this wave 2 was so shallow. So therefore I already added the resistance area in case we get a larger bounce. That is a larger bounce, definitely. And I would consider this at the moment a wave 2 corrective rally. The micro count of this decline is definitely not clear, but this could be a wave 1 down of wave C of Y of C. We might now see this wave 2 rally. Now, there are a few levels to watch now. So first of all, I take that trend line out. That retest failed, basically. Okay, so it broke out. But we haven't taken out a previous swing high. So next resistance is around 149. It might break above this last swing high. And then I've got the descending trend line as probably quite important level. I mean, just green candles aren't bullish. We've seen that here. So the rally that happened on Tuesday, that wasn't bullish, okay? It was just a corrective rally which tested the trend line. I'm just very much concerned that the rally now was also just a 3-wave rally. I mean, not concerned. I mean, just telling you the levels where the price could react. When would I change my perspective to something more bullish? Well, if we get a 5-wave move up above $156.68, I can tell you how that would look like, but the market would need to prove that. So that would give us a long trade setup, right? I will tell you why and how. For now, this is just a descending price channel. Price is expected to follow it until we break out, and it should send us still down to $133, maybe even lower, depending on how the microstructures now develop. But remember that we have here this A, B, C structure, and the C wave 100% extension target points to 133. But if this is another 1-2 setup, then it probably will send us down lower, possibly to the lower boundary line of that trend channel at $119. Now, at the moment, I see this as nothing more than a corrective bounce. It could be, as you can see here, just an A, 1 second. Yeah, where would be like here, A, B, C structure. So, and then also here, but this is just micro counting. Where would that C wave take us? Well, probably to the 100% extension level, right? Or a little higher. Where is that? So we normally, for a C wave, we're looking at the area between the 1.618 extension and the 100% extension. So that's between $149.67 and $153.76. So pay attention to this range. That overlaps with the trend line as well. Okay, a break above 153.76 means there's really only one fib level left, 156.68. Is that bullish? Well, if it forms 5 waves, possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is what I would need to see. I need 5 waves, ideally above resistance. Ideally above resistance. And the third wave would need to reach minimally $152. And the 5th wave, 154 basically. But it would be better if we could get a break above resistance in 5 waves. Regardless, if we get 5 waves, we can consider something more bullish. And I can call that, I don't know, maybe another wave 1. We watch for the corrective pullback, right? But I wouldn't really have a very clear setup for higher because this is just correction back-to-back, corrective price action. So as I said to you, micro price action, pretty much unreliable at the moment on the Solana chart. Very much ambiguous. I give you the best micro counts I've got. But what is probably more reliable is to, watch this, see this as a range in which we have a lower boundary at 119, upper boundary at 190, And there is, from an Elliott wave point of view, you won't get any reliable setups here, right? So that means you can still zoom out and trade the range. So just use the levels provided by the range. And you could draw a line in the middle and just buy below and sell above, right? So that's sort of how you could do it. There's just one way of trading this. There are so many ways. Some people might trade the breakout of the trend line, whatever, you know. There is no clear Elliott wave trade setup here unless you want to short when the price gets maybe high into the resistance range with a stop above the B wave top. But there would have to be a hard stop because otherwise you're just gonna stand in the way of a potential rally if 5 waves form, okay? But at the moment, yeah, that's how I see the market. I mean, let's see if something more bullish emerges, but it would require a 5-wave move to at least 154 USD. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.